I have been volunteering with the Alvin A. Dubin Alzheimer's Resource Center going on 15 years now. Throughout the years, I've met many people and learned many things not only about dementia itself, but also people in general. The center is filled with employees and volunteers that truly care for what they do and aspire to make a difference in any way they can. The center is a nonprofit organization focused on providing educational, informational, and supportive resources for individuals with dementia and their caregivers. The center also hosts a number of support groups throughout the surrounding area, free to caregivers and their loved ones. All services provided by the agency are free of charge with the exception of state-mandated trainings. They aim to address the common issue of caregiver stress and burnout and provide their clients to the resources they need to cope with it. Many people know very little or are ill-informed about dementia and all it encompasses. It is nearly impossible to know all what goes on in the minds of those who are ill, but with simulations such as the one I volunteered for, we are able to get a slightly better grasp. During the time I spent volunteering for this particular assignment, I provided event support by greeting and directing participants during a dementia simulation attempting to replicate the experience of an individual with dementia. This particular event was for local EMS and first responders to gain a better understanding when they come across individuals affected by dementia. The most prominent thing I noticed about myself is that I have a lot of patience when working with others. However, when I work with people that are close to me, that patience seems to be very thin. I also got to express the desire that has grown continuously inside of me of wanting to help others, especially the elderly. The elderly are so full of stories and knowledge, and when you're able to sit and talk with them, it is truly a humbling experience. They have taught me patience, confidence, respect, dignity, and so much more. To be able to learn from their lessons are a blessing, and I aspire to live a life as full as many of them have lived. I look forward to one day being able to share my stories with the youth as these people do with me. It has only strengthened my value learning from these people and has taught me to stand by what I believe in no matter what. Throughout my experience, I've come to learn that dementia affects so many more people than you may initially think. Most people I know can think of at least one person in their life that is affected somewhat by this disease. I was able to witness the toll it takes on individuals and their loved ones, but also the positive that they have been able to associate with the time as well. It is wonderful to see when people always try to find the best in the situation and not let the bad things in life get the best of them. After all these years, one thing I came to realize when taking this class is the cross-cultural similarities and differences present in those that come into the center and attend the events that they host. You see all kinds of individuals walk through those doors, making you stop and realize that this disease does not discriminate. Although it is most commonly found in African Americans, it affects people from all walks of life regardless of race, ethnicity, religion, social status, economic status, etc. I also came to notice how different cultures express emotions. As we learned in this course, culture does have an effect on how we express our feelings and emotions, and that is clearly shown through the people I have met. Some cultures express happiness and sadness more openly and willingly, whereas others tend to be more reserved and cautious. This goes for other expressions such as anger and empathy as well. Once I began to pay attention, these similarities and differences became more clear. Overall, the experience I've had with this agency over the years, as well as for my SL assignment, is something I will never forget. I have learned so many things that can translate to not only my coursework, but also to my life. I have met wonderful people, heard tons of stories, and have grown as a person with the Dubin Center. They continue to be an asset after all these years to the community, and I am proud to be a part of it. Thank you to all the staff and volunteers at the center. It was truly a wonderful experience.